Hello, podcast listeners, and welcome to Rainbow Hollywood. I'm Caleb Law, and I would like to dig into some latest news of movies, TV, and celebrities. So let's get on with this episode on Rainbow Hollywood. Number 1. From what's on Disney Plus. Disney has announced the 6th season of the popular reality series The Kardashians will soon be coming to our screens. In this series, just when you think life can't get any faster in a Kardashians-Jenner family, they punch it into overdrive. From the big screen to baby bliss, the family continues to defy expectations in all of our endeavors. Cameras roll as Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kyle navigate contentious sister dynamic. I was going to say this, but navigate contentious sister dynamics, all under the watchful eye of everyone's favorite matriarch Chris. As I was going to say this, cameras roll as Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie navigate contentious sister dynamics, all under the watchful eye of everyone's favorite matriarch Chris. The new season will see the Kardashian-Jenners return with a year full of challenges, milestones, and new adventures. With uncertain I was going to say this, but my tongue is super tight, I'm sorry. Anyway, with uncertain futures and their past returning to haunt them, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie and Chris will have to rely on each other as they navigate the roles as moms and businesswomen to overcome the obstacles that come with their increasingly complicated lives. The 6th season of the the 6th season of The Kardashians will premiere on February 6th, 2025 on Hulu, and Hulu on Disney Plus in the United States, and on Disney Plus internationally. New episodes of The Kardashians will be released weekly. New episodes of The Kardashians will be released weekly. The previous 5 seasons are also available to stream now on Hulu, and Hulu on Disney Plus in the United States, and on Disney Plus internationally. Roger's take that The Kardashians is one of the most popular shows on Hulu and Disney Plus, and this next season will no doubt deliver plenty of crazy moments. Those who enjoyed the show are undoubtedly looking forward to the return of the most famous family in the world. I mean, the most famous families in the world. Number 2. From The Hollywood Reporter. Some facts about what people watched in 2024. A Little Blue Dog was the biggest star in the Reaming Worlds. The most watched cable series in years took a final bow. At least in its current form, sorts, specifically the NFL, proved their viability on streaming platforms. And their biggest new broadcast show is a meta remake that stars a 70-year-old treasure. On the other end of things, a broadcast network made it an entire year without a single show, averaging 1 million viewers. 2 of the 3 biggest cable news channels are swooning. And the wider cable universe is having tremendous problems getting eyeballs for programming that isn't live sports. Number 3. From People. After 8 years of heated litigation, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt finally reached a divorce agreement, signing papers on Monday, December 30th. As one source close to Jolie says, these last 8 years have been such a horrendous times for her and her family. Jolie filed for divorce from Pitt on September 19, 2016. A breakup that was by a private plane flight on which Brad allegedly became drunkenly abusive with her and their kids. I mean, abusive with her and their kids. He was not charged by authorities after investigations at the time, and Jolie declined to press change. I, I mean, he was not charged by authorities after investigations at the time, and Jolie declined to press charges. The source says on there she could have pressed charges against him. She could have told the world what happened. All she wanted was for Brad to get the help he needed and for their children to get the support they needed to heal. It gives her some relief, though, that this part is finally over. Alleged details of the plane trip were included in a 2022 cross-complaint submitted by Jolie's legal team in the ex's winery fight. At the time, a source close to Pitt said the filing included completed untrue information. She had the opportunity to share information with the law enforcement who made the decision not to press charges, the Pitt source told People at the time. She had the chance to share this during the lengthy custody trial, which resulted in a judge granting 50-50 custody to Pitt. In a GQ interview, In a GQ interview published in May 2017, less than 1 year into the divorce proceedings. Anyway, in a GQ interview published in May 2017, less than 1 year into the divorce proceedings, Pitt revealed he was sober and shed light on how they were approaching negotiations at the time. Number 4, from IGN. If 2024 felt like a slightly off year for movies, you're not alone. Between the Hollywood strikes impacting release dates, audiences gravitating towards streaming rather than actual movie theaters, and the so-called superhero fatigue that has affected even the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's safe to say that movie fans are looking forward to a better 2025. And that's where we come with our previews of the biggest movies that we're looking forward in the new year. There's a big screen debut of James Gunn's new DC Universe in Superman, the return of not one but two classic Universal monsters, a new sci-fi tale courtesy of Parasite director Bong Joon-ho, new works from the like of Paul Thomas Anderson, new works from the like of Paul Thomas Anderson, Steven Soderbergh, and Edgar Wright. The live-action remakes of the Disney animated films released in 1937 and 2002, the return of the companion evil robot woman named Megan. The return of the companion evil robot named Megan. Pixar's next film after Inside Out sequel, The Next Adventure in Pandora, the return of the Marvel Cinematic Universe to hopefully full scene with 3 new movies. And of course, the sequel to the Walt Disney Animation Studios' And of course, the sequel to Walt Disney Animation Studios' animal comedy, Zootopia. Safe to say, we got high hopes for the next 12 months. Oh, don't forget, and also the second part of the 2024 musical film, Wicked, which is usually called Wicked for Good, which comes to the big screen next year in November on the week before Thanksgiving. From a return to the Mad Max Wasteland to a new version of the vampire classic and a certain musical prequel. And here are its best reviewed films of the year. Never let anyone tell you it's be I was going to say this, but never let anyone tell you it's be bad year for movies, because according to our interview scores, there were plenty of excellent entries for film buffs to enjoy. Each year, we round up our best reviewed movies into a single list, and going by our count, 2020, 22 films received um, 22 films received top marks from its official reviews in 2024, which means they were awarded within a 9 or a 10. With so many strong films coming or this year, I was going to say this, but with so many strong films coming ours this year's, we won't blame you if you missed a few. So we're here to provide full account of every 2024 film that it scored as either amazing or masterpiece. Number 5. From People. In memory of the celebrities who have died this year, including Quincy Jones and Jimmy Carter. So this year, fans have said their final goodbyes to some prolific talents in Hollywood and beyond. In early January of this year, Academy Award nominated actress Glynis Johns, who co-starred with Julie Andrews in Disney's 1964 live-action film Mary Poppins as Winifred Banks, had died at age 100. Shortly after, news broke that beloved actor David Soul, best known for playing Detective Kenneth Hutch Hutchinson on TV's Starsky and Hutch, died at age 80. In a month since, we said goodbye to many notable figures, including the Shining actress Shelley Duvall, the Nightmare Before Christmas actor Ken Page, former One Direction member Liam Payne, famed producer Quincy Jones, Harry Potter actress Dawn Maggie Smith, the Lion King actor James Earl Jones, Dolphin Tale actor Chris Christopherson, and a former president of the United States, Jimmy Carter. Number 6. From Variety. Last Sunday, on December 29th, 2024, Linda Lavin died at the age of 87. Tributes have poured in from her co-stars and collaborators in the industry. Lavin became known as a character for her Emmy-nominated work on the CBS comedy series Alice, which ran from 1976 to 1985. In recent years, she appeared in The Intern alongside Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, and Being the Ricardos with Nicole Kidman. Liz Feldman, the creator of Netflix series No Good Deed, in which Lavin co-starred, shared a tribute to Lavin on Instagram. She wrote, "Getting to work with you once was an honor and a joy. I loved writing for you on 9JKL all those years ago. I just love you. Being around you in your magnetic orbit, that we got to collaborate again on No Good Deed was simply a gift. You were, as always, incredibly gracious, totally hilarious, and pitch perfect, ready to play and full of life. Your warmth and kindness was unparalleled. I just loved you. We all did." Lavin also appeared in 2 episodes of the CBS sitcom Mom. Allison Janney, who starred alongside Lavin, wrote on Instagram, "She was TV royalty, she was kind, generous, and I was honored to act with her. Linda Lavin, you will be missed. I send love to her family and friends." Sarah Paulson also took to Instagram to talk about her fond memories of Lavin, sharing a picture of the two performing a production of Collected Stories together that Paulson framed. She recalled a story when a window got stuck within the first 5 minutes of the play, and Lavin suggested, in front of the crowd, that they simply restart the production. The audience went wild, roaring in laughter with applause. Roaring with laughter and applause. Paulson wrote, "This was quintessentially, I can't misspell that, why she was untouchable as a performer. She knew that the audience had seen the window fall, so we couldn't continue as if it hadn't. So we fixed it and began again, and they stayed with us." Matt Bomer took to Instagram. I was going to say this, but Matt Bomer took to Instagram Monday to share some words of remembrance for Lavin, sharing a photo of them together on the set of Mid-Country Modern and writing, "I am deeply grateful to have been touched by the brilliance of Linda Lavin. She is an icon and phenomenal artist, and a deeply caring human who will remain an inspiration to so many, and she will be greatly missed by all of us. She was doing incredible work for her entire adult life and touched everyone lucky enough to know her. My heart goes out to her husband Steve and to all of her loved ones. Thank you, Miss Lavin, for showing us all the way to do it." That's it for this episode. Be sure to follow my podcast for some updates on the newer episodes. I'm Caleb Law, and we'll see you in the next episode on Rainbow Hollywood.